guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do another what sold video. So basically these are my sales from very late December through January. First thing I sold was a pair of these Merrell slip-on shoes for $25 plus shipping. I've had these for a long time, probably over a year, so I am happy to let them go. I sold my last Arctic cup for $16. Finally, I'm done with them. They're gone. I sold this KitchenAid mixer, and the craziest thing about this mixer, it was $30 at the store. It was new in the box. It was half off day, so I got it for $15. I bought this for myself because I got really into soap making, and so I was gonna use it to make soap. And then it's been sitting, no joke, it's been sitting for probably 2 years in my kitchen, unused, in the box. And so I was like, you know what, we're moving soon. And I scanned it, and it's going for like $120 brand new on Amazon. I couldn't believe it. I don't know why this particular, I think it's because it has 9 speeds and they don't make one with 9 speeds anymore because it's an old model, but people are paying a lot of money for it. So I sold it for $115 plus free shipping. Here's another item that's very weird. I bought this at an auction. It's basically 6 Franklin Mint pocket knives, and they all have different types of revolvers or pistols on them. Just like weird because it's knives, guns on knives. But anyway, it came in, you know, a presentation case, and I've had it for a long time. And my dad kind of liked it, so I had it at his house. It was kind of on display there. And so I just decided to list it. So I was looking at comps on this, and people were selling just one of the knives for $15 to $30. So I was like, well, I can list the set for a lot of money then. So I listed it for $120. And because it's so heavy, the buyer paid $36 for shipping. And I sold it in like a week after listing it. I sold this Publix collectible Santa and Mrs. Claus salt and pepper shaker set. They're really cute. I also got like Pilgrim ones for Thanksgiving, but these sold on January 3rd. So they sold after Christmas, but maybe somebody broke one at Christmas dinner and somebody's looking for a replacement. I sold these teak wood, like pineapple plates. There was like a set of them, and they were sold for $15 plus $15 to ship them to California. Next, I sold the GoPro Hero 7 white that I bought from an estate sale. It was new in the box. I bought it for $60 and I sold it for $150 plus free shipping. The next sale wasn't a huge profit. I bought these 2, cycling jerseys. I think I got them for $4 each. So I spent $8. I only sold them for $22.99 as a set. They were in really good condition, but they didn't go for as much as I thought they would. I sold this vintage army trench coat. It was from the Korean War. I did some research on the patches. Another item that didn't sell for as much as I thought it would. I think we got it for 15 or 20 bucks at an estate sale. It sold for $40, and then the buyer paid $15 to ship it. The next thing I sold was a super cool find. If you guys are ever at estate sales, look in the bathroom. Look for makeup. I know it seems weird, and people don't sell used, but people buy used makeup. It's really weird, but these weren't used. These were all brand new, sealed, some of them discontinued colors from Avon, Mary Kay, some other places. And it was a whole bag of lipsticks. They had $8 on it, and the guy gave it to me for $5. And one of the lipsticks sold for $9. This is probably the third one that I've sold. I think there was probably 10 or 12 in the bag. So this is just pure profit at this point. But that's an item a lot of people will look over, and you don't realize that, if somebody really likes a color that's discontinued, they're gonna pay up for it. I sold these soap molds. They're actually like chocolate molds that I've had for a while. I used for my friend's bachelorette party, and then I didn't need them anymore. So I just sold them for $12. I don't think I actually made a profit on that. I just needed to get rid of them. The next thing I sold was a members only jacket. I sold it for $23, and the buyer paid about $10 to ship it. And I think I paid $5 for it, but it was in excellent condition, and it was like a maroon color. So I didn't see many of them for sale on eBay. A lot of them are brown or blue. So I definitely had like a niche kind of color The next thing I sold was this Canada Olympic hat. Sold for $13. Buyer paid $6 to ship it. I think I paid $1 for it at the thrift store, and I've had it for about 6 months. The next item I sold was a pair of Merrell hiking shoes. They sold them for $49.96, totally random, and the buyer paid about $12 to ship it. And these hiking shoes were in excellent condition. They were like barely been worn. The only way you'd know they've been worn was like the rocks that were stuck in the bottom of the shoe. So I think this person like took them hiking one time and then didn't wear them again. I bought these at a thrift store for, I want to say $7 or $8. So this was a really good flip for me. The next thing I sold was this women's Orvis cashmere. It was like a cashmere blend sweater for $27. The buyer paid $8 to ship it. This was so soft and it was in really good condition, and I wanted to keep it for myself. I wish I would have, but you know what? I think I got this at an estate sale and I think it was probably $1. So pretty good flip. That lot of DVDs I told you about last time, well, I finally sold another one. I sold The Walking Dead season 1 and 2 together. Not a big profit, $8. And then I offered free shipping because it's media mail. But like I said, I paid less than $1 for them, so still a profit. I sold these men's Aldo boots for 20 bucks. Buyer paid $12 to ship them. I bought these at a thrift store. I think I spent $6 on them. The next item I sold came from that lot of carnival glass I told you about last time. So this was just pure profit. It was a really small little plate and it sold for $10 and the buyer paid about $8 to ship it. Next, I sold a pair of Nike's running shoes for $23. Buyer paid, it says $15 to have them shipped. That seems really high, but maybe that's what they paid. Maybe they were in California. I think I paid $7 at a thrift store for them, so I didn't get as much as I wanted to for them. The next item I sold, I debated a lot about buying. I think I bought this for $8 at a thrift or at an estate sale, but it's a Garfield stuffed animal. But I looked up the comps and the comps were about 30 bucks. That's what I sold it for, $29, offered free shipping. It still had the tags. It was in excellent condition, but I've never really sold plush. I've never been good with plush. I know a lot of people do well with it. So, you know, it was like a $20 profit on a stuffed animal that's really, really light to ship. So it's a good flip, but I probably won't be buying more plush because it took probably 8 months to sell. Next up is another lot from the carnival glass lot. It was a pitcher and a little creamer. It sold for $28. Buyer paid $12 to ship it. Next item I've had for a really long time, probably 2 years. It's kind of just been sitting on a shelf. That's the thing with like art or glassware or, you know, anything that's kind of artsy. Sometimes you're gonna have to hang on to it for a really long time. There can be big profits in paintings and art, but you have to wait for that right buyer. And I know a lot of, you know, sellers don't want to do that. They want a quick flip. If it's something I like and I don't mind looking at, I don't mind hanging on to it for a little bit if I've got the wall space and I want to put it up. So this was kind of one of those items. I think I got it for $10 at an auction and it sold for $30 and then the buyer paid $20 to ship it. It was an Italian vase. The next thing I sold was a men's Tattersall, like a shirt. Sold for $15. Buyer paid $6 to ship it. This was one of the first items, and you can tell by the picture, like I had one of those, like a brick wall backdrop. Now eBay prefers all of your backdrops to be white. So this was one of the first items I ever purchased. So I probably had it for over 3 years, which is ridiculous. So the buyer sent me an offer and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that shirt. Sure, I'll take your offer because I need to get rid of it. So the next item I sold was a vintage Wilton cake pan. It's from 1983. It's in the shape of a jukebox. At this estate sale, they had all these Wilton, you know, cake pans, which I know are collectible, and some of them go for a lot of money, but I probably spent too much money on them. I think I spent like $2 a piece. So I've sold a couple here and there for like 20 bucks, 15 bucks. This one only sold for $5 and the buyer paid $10 to ship it. And it was sold promoted listings. So I have a feeling I probably lost money on this sale, which sucks, but whatever. And the next item I got at a thrift store, I believe, for like $2.50. And it's like a Spanx, like a top. And it sold for $20 with free shipping. It's super light, so it's only gonna cost me like $280 to ship it. So that was a pretty good flip. So those are all my sales from basically December 24th to February 7th. I have not been listing. I have listed nothing for the month of January. I've been doing really bad with my eBay side hustle. Me and my husband are moving to Europe in the summer, so I need to start listing all the stuff that's in my house. I have death piles of stuff, and I need to, you know, really just try to be turning out the profits and making money so that we have money to save for when we go abroad. I also don't want to burden my family with all of this inventory because my mom has offered to kind of help run my eBay store while we're gone. So I need to like downsize it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.